Fancy yourself an alchemist, huh? Never could get the hang of that.
Here, I hope you like it. Yes? What did you need? Oh, so you finally read the research notes? Ario has a bright mind, although he has some ideas that sound more like tales from a mad bard. An automaton with consciousness? Fascinating, and somewhat unsettling. Well, think about it. For us, consciousness comes with our souls. It's what makes us... us. But an automaton? What would it be powered by? If it's not a soul gem, then what? The sheer energy of an ego? Perhaps. We live in a world where necromancers raise the dead and mages shoot fire from their fingers. But a truly conscious automaton? That's a curious thought. I mean, can you even imagine an automaton that doesn't look like some Dwemer's worst nightmare? Skulking around and asking about the meaning of life? I wouldn't say prefer, but if Aryo could make one that didn't terrify the local children and looked less clunky, it might blend in a bit better. Oh, and if it's good looking, you'll have to watch out. You might get competition. Oh, absolutely. Just so I can ask it how it feels about the weather. Or mud crabs. Every conscious being should have an opinion on mud crabs. Dreams? Now, that's another layer of complexity. Would it dream of Dwemer's sheep?
What now?
Honestly, I thought about using illusion magic to make me seem more alive. I just want people to see me as more of an admissible human, not a daughter of Cold Harbor. At least I don't have to worry about that around you. You accept me for who I am, and for that, I am grateful.
Do you mind swinging that somewhere else?
I'm on your side! Don't do that again! Last warning! Never should have come!
Oh, it's... We've got this one.
You're the brute that hurt me before.
Sorry.
Watch it.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you? I do what's necessary so we can get by. Have to, since I can't count on my brother for anything. You want to give me money, just like that? Fine, but I intend to earn that investment. I don't need handouts. I'll work hard to justify your faith in me. Very funny. I'm sure you've noticed that Winterhold isn't exactly overflowing with people. So I'll sell whatever I can. If it's worth putting a price on, you can bet I'll do it. I've been burned a few times, made a few bad deals, but mostly I come out on top.
Yes?
A fine day to you, friend. May you die with a sword in your hands.
Oh, what is it?
There's not a whole lot to tell. You've already seen my father's obsession. My mother's not a whole lot better, but you'll see that soon enough. It's not that simple. I guess it never is with families, is it? What about you? What were your parents like? That's too bad. Do you know how they're doing now? Oh, I see. Let's just keep going.
I'll sell just about anything if it's worth my time. Keep that in mind, will you?
Let's move faster. The sun is...
Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me.
If you know what I mean.
You mind swinging that? Watch it!
Oh.
Yeah. What now?
Oh? What is it? You sure know how to impress me.
Ah, my dearest. How are you today, my green-skinned friend?
Wow. Are you seeing this?
I only wish to escape the constant...
Check it out! The college has got so many books here. I've never been to a proper library before. We kind of had one back on the island. But can you compare that to this? To think, all the countless books they have stored here. The decades, the eras of knowledge. The tales of stories of heroes of old, fables, legends, all sorts of narratives.
I know we have important things to do, but don't you think it would be a good idea if we'd relax here for a bit? Just browse what they have to offer. And you don't have to keep dawdling there like a thrall. Come on, see if there's anything you'd like to read.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward. Oh my, that's quite a difficult question. Never underestimate the ability to influence others. Whether they're friends or foes, they're almost all susceptible to illusion spells. They can turn the tide of a battle in a moment's notice. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. Invisibility is tricky to master, but exceptionally useful. Until next time.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? I see. Well, I'm glad we've established this early, rather than me hearing about it years or decades later when the whispers behind my back are loud enough. Well, no, not really. Not directly, I mean. But I know things are being said behind my back. Conversations cease when I enter rooms. I'm quite aware of what's going on here, and I will not stand for it. How are you, Drevis?
What do you want?
Why should I want anything? Why can't I simply be sociable with my colleagues?
I'm busy right now, Colette.
Well then, fine. Have a nice day.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? I knew it. Everyone comes in here expecting my help, but they don't even have the proper questions. An Elder Scroll is an instrument of immense knowledge and power. To read an Elder Scroll, a person must have the most rigorously trained mind, or else risk madness. Even so, the Divines usually take the reader's sight as a price. Ah! You think that even if I did have one here, I would let you see it? It would be kept under the highest security. The greatest thief in the world wouldn't be able to lay a finger on it. I don't know who told you that, but I'll do what I can. What we do have are plenty of books. I'll bring everything we have on them, but it's not much. So don't get your hopes up. It's mostly lies, leavened with rumor and conjecture. Of course I do. If I didn't, most of these books would have been burned to ashes or dissolved to nothing before the Third Era. Mages need to be reminded to be careful around research materials. Fight well. Here you go. Try not to spill anything on them.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership. It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies.
All right then. Not bad, not bad. I feel like I could spend ages in here. Or I have an even better idea. Cast a pocket reality spell and take all these books with me.
What?
Time flows differently in Oblivion, so that would mean I could read all these books without a care in the world. Though, that would require me knowing that spell, which I don't. I just know someone mentioned it to my mom once.
We have
Ugh.
been working on something together.
This is why I avoid being social.
Well, just give me a second. Huh. Dwemer recipe to create an ancilla. Mechanical intelligence. The first one. Cortana, it was called. Which was then inserted into a Dwemer exoskeleton, linking the user with this ancilla. Interesting. And I'm done.
At least it's more money.
Dwemer schematics. They're pretty interesting.
It just means more work
All right.
for me.
And what do you plan to do with it? Do you even know what you're asking about? 100? You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself. As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from here, you go through me. The Arcanium is always accepting new volumes. I'll take what I can get. Until next time.
They say knowledge is its own reward.
What do you want? I have a few things laying around that weren't worth adding to the collection. You may look through them.
What? Why the audacity? How dare you apply
All
such-
right then.
Yes? What did you need?
Calm down. Why are you overreacting? I was going to ask if the two of you are collaborating on research.
The College
Oh,
of Winter.
well,
Being
I'm
here
sorry,
always
yes.
increases my
we
mood.
have been working on something together.
This is why I avoid being social.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. The local Nords may not like us very much, but they don't seem to mind having access to enchanted weapons and armor.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear? Hundreds of years have gone into assembling this collection. It's going to stay pristine, understand? You need a book? You talk to me. Otherwise you're going to find yourself in a lot of pain. Aye, that's the work of Septimus Cygnus. He's the world's master of the nature of Elder Scrolls. But, well, he's been gone for a long while. Too long. Oh no, I hope not. But even I haven't seen him in years, and we were close. Became obsessed with the Dwemer. Took off north saying he had found some old artifact. Haven't seen him since. Somewhere in the ice fields, if you want to try to find him. I don't care if you wrote it yourself. If you want a book from
What
me,
now?
you go through me.
I was just thinking about a book I read once. It was by a scholar named Aryo Avellin. He supposedly found a way to create a sentient encyclopedia, if books could even think for themselves. Isn't our soul what makes us sentient? Not like dull automatons or zombies. Or perhaps it's something else. Or a combination of things. Just some food for thought. Do you need help? You're looking a bit overloaded there.
Do you need something? You know, I was thinking it was solitude that got me into conjuration, really. A skeleton doesn't sound like great company, but, well, I felt very lonely. But hey, not anymore. Thanks to you.
Keeping busy, Sergius.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not among them.
You've been quiet so far. What do you think we should do? Not going to weigh in either way? I admire your restraint, but there are times when you must make decisions, even without all the facts. Rely on instinct.
We're all pretty new at this, right?
So,
Just give it a chance.
before you even ask,
What's the
yes,
worst
I
that can
have an
happen?
ancestry steeped in magic, and no, I don't want to talk about it. Yes, I know. Does that cover everything?
But at least no one's going to be dozing off in class now.
No, I suppose we haven't. Brillina Marion of House Telvanni. First of my family to leave Morrowind in a long time. Now I'm here to study conjuration. That's what's important. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. More visited the college from Morrowind every year. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Some left rather than endure the growing hatred from the local Nords. Others returned home after the Red Year, when Vardenfell erupted and caused much destruction. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there is a husk. Only the college really remains. I'd better get going.
Let's settle down.
Sometimes I can't help but think if the best I can do is to not...
In continuing with our theme of safety, we'll start with wards. Wards are protective spells that block magic. I'll teach you...
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here.
Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh?
Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yes? What did you need?
We'll pay whatever it takes, but we must have more swords for the Imperial soldiers.
You sure you don't need me to take some of that weight? Doesn't look pleasant.
I know nothing of fear, and nothing of remorse. Pay my fee, and together we will vanquish any foe. I am an artisan, painting in strokes of blood red upon the canvas of life. But yes, I will take coin. After all, where is the value in creating art if there is nobody left alive to see it? He isn't unlike the Red Guard nobles in Hammerfell. Self-absorbed, pretentious, and all the while incompetent. He was a fool to have refused my offer. Many seek his demise, and I will enjoy watching his downfall from... People like him can never survive without people like us. Let's revel in my art. Blade and shadow, silence and death. These are my arts. For a modest fee, I'll make great art for you.
I can tell you're no stranger. Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't. Oh, it took years, but I earned my way to the top. I own Chilfaro Farm, you see.
Watch it!
Who's there?
Never should have come here.
Stay close to me. We'll take them on together.
Stop thief!
Somebody help!
Your kind has no place here!
I'm going to put you down.
I'm always up for a party.
Yeah! Damn it!
I think so. I tweaked my shoulder a bit in that last one, but I'll be fine.
Yes? What did you need? Alright, in which skills? I'm already knowledgeable in alchemy, magecraft, light armor, and speech. For skills that I don't know that well, give me a second. Block, archery. Then there's also heavy armor, and wielding two-handed weapons. And I've never been much of the sneaky type. Okay, as silent as the night. I got you in my sights, and... Ha! Oh, wait. You already see me. I guess that's it. Let's do this again some other time. Yes? What did you need?
Dig, Dwemer in the beyond. I'll know your lost unknown and rise to your depths. When the top level was built, no more could be placed. It was and is the maximal apex. Elder Scrolls, indeed. The Empire. They absconded with them. Or so they think. The ones they saw. The ones they thought they saw. I know of one. Forgotten. Sequestered. But I cannot go to it. Not poor Septimus. For I have arisen beyond its grasp. Oh, I am well. I will be well. Well to be within the will inside the walls. Here. Well, here as in this plane. Mundus, Tamriel, nearby. Relatively speaking. On the cosmological scale, well, it's all nearby. Oh, a brutish one. Septimus has no fear of you, but as one block raises another, perhaps ourselves could help us each. You see this masterwork of the Dwemer, deep inside their greatest knowings. Septimus is clever among men, but he is but an idiot child compared to the dullest of the Dwemer. Lucky then they left behind their own way of reading the Elder Scrolls. In the depths of Black Reach, one yet lies. Have you heard of Black Reach? Cast upon where Drimmer City slept, the yearning spire hidden learnings kept. Under deep, below the dark, the hidden keep, Tower Mzark. Oftand, the point of puncture, a first entry of the tapping. Delve to its limits, and Black Reach lies just beyond. But not all can enter there. Only Septimus knows the hidden key to loose the lock, to jump beneath the deathly rock. Two things I have for you. Two shapes, one edged, one round. The round one for tuning. Dwemer music is soft and subtle, and needed to open their cleverest gates. The edged lexicon for inscribing. To us, a hunk of metal. To the Dwemer, a full library of knowings, but empty. Find Mazark and its Sky Dome. The machinations there will read the scroll and lay the lore upon the cube. Trust Septimus. He knows you can know. Ooh, an observant one. How clever to ask of Septimus. This Dwemer lockbox. Look upon it and wonder. Inside is the heart of a god, the heart of you and me. How long will it be sun? My feet will set upon the rock.
What is it now, you sweet talker?
Threw me down. It licked the panes and smokes the glass.